So what we're going to be doing now is doing some short, sharp questions from the Kyriakou versus Watkin, and here's the next one.
Okay. Do you think online estate agency will continue to grow or see less people using the service due to poor experiences?
People move every 15 years, Chris. That's on average what the UK figures are. So if someone has a poor experience, they're not going to use another estate agent for another 15 years.
Yeah, but they tell other people about it. All right, let's. This is not that complicated. Do you think estate agency will continue to grow? Online agency, yes, most definitely, because they will learn to adapt to the market in the same way that traditional agents learn to adapt to the market.
I think an awful lot of people are screwed up with the purple bricks when you actually consider, because they're the main proponent of online agents when you actually look at the market share. Now I've got a piece of software that can look at the market share for any place in the UK, and I did some homework in actually this part of the world, in the N postcode and the NW postcode for the whole of 2017. And I looked at the first part of the year and the second part of the year. And what I did, Chris, is that instead of just downloading the stuff, I then amalgamated. So if you've got 4 offices, so you've got Martin Gerrard near the offices where you are here, I amalgamated them all together to make one big lump.
Yeah.
I think that's fair, because that's what Purple Bricks and the others do. And Purple Bricks had 1.4% of the market in the first half of 2017, and in the second half of the year it went up to like 1.8, 1.9.
Yeah.
So we're only talking a little slither. And why the hell are was estate agents running around like headless fucking chickens?
Because I tell you why. Because it's something new, and it's also an attack on their fee structure. There's someone selling what's supposed to be the same service for a lot less. Now, let's
because
talk
if
about
you were go on.
Yeah, let's not talk about the upfront and you know what? Something that's burning me while we're having this discussion.
Talk to me.
Is this separation? It's almost like apartheid with online agents and high street agents, and they're not real estate agents. Well, most of them are. Most of them are ex-corporate or want to run their own little business, want to have their own little franchise. So why are they any less of an estate agent?
They're not any less
right.
of an estate agent.
So I think we should stop talking about them and us, and that we are all estate agents.
Because our job an estate agent's job is to sell our house.
They just have a different business model compared to the traditional business model. So I think we should start talking about this in terms of the model, right, rather than the people. Yeah. So let's talk about the upfront fee model or the free till you sell model.
Yeah? That's the difference.
That really is.
And it doesn't matter
when
whether
they're online.
so
They're all online.
Because didn't you have a question from someone saying that? What about someone being a downer on online?
Yeah, the question was something about why do traditional agents put down online agents and then talk about how much they advertise online? Well, yeah,
because it's kind of a paradox.
Yeah, it is. But we're all estate agents. Let's clarify that. All estate agents, all in the same boat, all trying to do the same thing, all trying to give the vendor the same end result.
Selling the house.
The only difference is the way we get paid. That's it. And for as long as you want to stand there throwing stones at someone who gets paid up front, okay, that's just time wasted.
Yeah, because you're worrying about them.
Yeah.
You should be worrying about yourself.
Worry about you. It's the same thing as worrying about, if you're in a 2% town, worrying about the 0.5% agent, right? It's the same old story. We want to throw stones at the cheap guy. And that's fine. That's fine.
Well, you and I have been in agency for over 20 years. Yeah. We were doing the same 20 years ago,
yeah,
weren't we?
Exactly. Just work on what your strengths are and how you're going to get that vendor to instruct you.
You need to prove, therefore, that as my friend Tom Panos says, when I interviewed him a few months ago, name drop.
Yeah. You'll be saying when I interviewed Chris Kyriakou someday.
Mate, I tell the people, whoa.
They're not going to take us seriously anymore, Chris.
Look, they're going to see the real. Okay. But what he said is that it's not the cheapest agent isn't the one with the cheapest fee. it's the one where the owner gets the most money after the fee.
Yeah.
He did it in a slightly better
Yeah.
way. But if you think about it, if the online guy only sells a 200 grand house and charges £1,000, that comes out with 199, and you can get 210 for the house and your fee's
Yeah.
£3 grand, well, you're still
100%.
you know
100%. The trick is in
Proving it.
Not just that, but it's hard to say because let's say you both go in at 200.
Yeah.
Right. So then why don't I just pick the cheap agent? So the trick I used to use, and that's exactly right. I used to use exactly the same trick when going up against cheap agents. But rather than me try and convince them in the appointment that I'm going to get more because that's just hot air, I'd write it into the agreement.
Go
Yeah.
on.
If I get you 210, I want another £2 grand. So you're getting £8,000 more, and I'm getting £2,000 more. Okay. He's going to put the property on for 200. I'm going to put it on for offers over 200. Right? I'm going to have an open day or whatever. I'm going to get loads of people in, and then it's down to me to negotiate that extra money so that you can pay me more.
what. So you say, so this is like a Kiriaki top tip. You write into the agreement that your fee is identical to Purple Bricks
Could be, yeah,
or similar,
yeah,
but if you get more, you pay me more.
yeah,
That's a clever way of thinking.
yeah.
Really.
How much are Purple Bricks putting on the market for? 200,000. Okay, and how much are they charging you? £1 grand. Brilliant. So you're going to walk away with 199.
Yep.
Yeah. I tell you what we do, Mr. Vendor. I'll put it on for 200. Yeah. And whatever I get over that, yeah, over your 19, that's what you'll pay me. How about that? And then put your money where your mouth is. Put your balls on the table, so to speak.
Or split
whatever.
it, so there's
Yeah.
something in.
Yeah, split it. Yeah, we'll take 50-50, Mr. Vendor. So it works in a growing market, that tactic. Doesn't work so much in a declining market.
Yeah, but at least you put your money where your
But
mouth
you put
is.
your money where your mouth is, you don't lose the instruction, and you give yourself a chance to earn as much as you want. Because if someone comes in at 210,
What, using good old traditional, pick the
you
phone
know,
up, hot
traditional
box.
estate agency, I've got 5 people going in this afternoon, don't lie of course. Do you want to be in there as well? Yeah, brilliant. When you come, quick tip, just be ready to make an offer on the day. Just be ready to make an offer on the day because we'll be taking offers at the property.
Good open houses.
Yeah,
Build up some
build up
interest.
something. Right, my offer's 200. Oh, we've got, if you've got it on the table, already. I need you to give me your best and final offer. Brilliant, fantastic. You end up getting however much you get.
But that sounds like you're having to earn your money there, Chris, and think of it outside the box.
And if I've said anything that anyone doesn't like, these are methods that I used to use years ago, but still relevant today in my
course they
opinion. Make sure you don't lie to anyone about offers you've got on the table already. Don't make stuff up. Just bunch your viewings together. They'll see that it's busy, and everyone wants what everybody else wants.
Scarcity is a very powerful emotion.
Exactly.
Good stuff. Well, I think that's answered the question. I
Right.
hope it has.
Let's move on.